Milla, and today I'm going to be talking about my spring TBR. And by spring, I mean from now until May, or rather from now until the end of school. Because I'm going to be so busy during this time, I'm probably not going to finish all these books in a set month. So I decided to disperse them around this set amount of time, kind of to relieve the pressure because I have so many tests that are happening at school and it's so stressful and I can't even function. How do I human? But anyways, let's get into this. First up, I'm going to be reading Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. Yeah, don't mind this hideous sticker on it. To be honest, I'm kind of afraid to tear it off because what if it takes up part of the book? So that's just gonna stay there for now. But anyways, I'm reading this because I'm part of a book club called Baby You're So Classic, in which we read classic books every 2 months and we discuss them together. So if you're like me and you don't really read classic books but you want to get into them more, I highly suggest you go join it. Or if you're just a lover of classic books, then you should totally join. I will leave a link to our group in the description box down below. We have a Goodreads page, feel free to go check it out and join. Next up is a book that I've actually already started, and that is A Monster Calls by Patrick Ness. This book is about a boy named Connor who has this reoccurring dream every night until he gets a new nightmare. Only this nightmare is real and it comes after midnight knocking on his bedroom window. This book is completely eerie and creepy and haunting, and I love Patrick Ness's writing style. The way he writes the characters in this book just makes them feel so real. It makes me attach to them so much more, so I don't want anything bad to happen. Also, look at this art. Isn't it gorgeous? I think it just emphasizes the haunting, eerie mood of this book. Next, we have a book that the whole world has probably already read, and that is Lady Midnight by Cassandra Clare. I know, look at this cover. First, I wasn't a big fan of this cover, but I think it speaks about the things that are gonna happen in this book. If you guys do not know, Cassandra Clare writes the Mortal Instruments series and the Infernal Devices series, which follow groups of shadow hunters in their adventures. Lady Midnight follows a young shadow hunter named Emma Carstairs and her parabatai, Julian Blackthorne, and together they roam the streets of LA, fighting demons, kicking butt, when all of a sudden, mysterious murders start happening. Fairies and humans are turning up dead, in the same way that Emma Carstairs' parents did so many years ago. Excited to see what's gonna happen between Emma and Julian and follow their adventures through LA. The next book that I'm planning on reading this spring is A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J Maas. If you guys don't know, Sarah J Maas is my favorite author of all times. She writes the Throne of Glass series, which the 5th book is coming out this September. A Court of Mist and Fury is the 2nd book in the A Court of Thorns and Roses trilogy. But A Court of Thorns and Roses is a retelling of Beauty and the Beast, which follows our protagonist Feyre, who is a young huntress who's trying to support her father and her sisters, and she kills what she thinks to be a wolf. But little did she know that was a fae. And the next day, another fae storms into her house and demands payment and revenge for his friend's death. Now, in payment, Feyre must go into the land of the fae, never to return to her family again. I really enjoyed the book, and I'm really excited to see what's gonna happen in A Court of Mist and Fury, especially because we get a little bit more backstory on Rhys, who is such an intriguing character. And last but not least, in late April, early May-ish, I will be reading The Great Gatsby. This is for school, but I'm also really excited about this because what I know about the story is really intriguing. And I've also been wanting to read more classics, so why not? But yes, these are all the books I'm planning on reading this spring. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Milla, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! What did I do with all the books? I will leave the link. I will leave a link. So let's get into it. That was really weird. This is Akatar. What would A Court of Mist and Fury be? That sounds beautiful. I think I'm just adding letters into it. I'm not making it any better.